watch list for Friday this week. Looks pretty straightforward. I think we'll run through it quick and be on our way. Start off here with Serve. This one actually closed right where this red line is in the 1240-ish. So this is gapping up a bunch after hours, but we've got this big picture breakout, this little shorter term breakout here through the mid 10s, low 10s. So if this thing's gapping up through it, I won't chase it, but if it can open within this range and consolidate for a bit off open, I think this has potential for a secondary squeeze. Mira, the weakest of the bunch, and then CMAX is, I'd say, moving with kind of Serve. Same kind of setup. If this thing starts to build over 6, and could use risk towards 520s for that 660 breakout. Technically, it broke it by a few pennies, but I'd like to see 6 start to act as a base for this thing to confirm. Be big picture as well. I think this could go nuts if it starts to break out there. Siri broke this downward. Haha, not my phone. That's funny. Broke this downward wedge, double topped here off 410s, so I'll set price alerts here for a 410 break, and I'd join that breakout. POAI, man, I hate this. Broke my rules here off the open. I had shorted some, covered into the flush, shorted some more, covered into the flush, and I stopped myself out through here. So once I started scaling in, I got caught on some swipes, broke through pre-market highs, broke through high a day after these stuff moves. I didn't expect it to keep going, but I also needed to keep risk in check. And then by this time, I was already off desk, so I missed this move here, unfortunately. But, you know, that was a undisciplined trade off the open. I usually don't touch these. But now tomorrow, going into a day 2, I'll be looking for higher the better, pops towards $2 for failed fall through momentum. And then TCS, big runner today with no overhead resistance, not much chart history here with volume. So we'll look for this thing to set its highs, consolidate for a few days, and play some sort of daily structure. And then EJH, I put a few shares on here off open. This has a history, same as Clue, of prior China pumps. And on level 2 this morning had hundreds of thousands, millions of shares washing back and forth. So I just put some on as a possible swing to see if this thing wants to do something similar to this and fade sub $1. So that's my list. I think it's fairly short and sweet. These kind of setups here make sense to me. So I'm not going to try and do too much. Going to focus on the best and leave the rest. See you guys in the room.